Hey guys, I wanted to do this video right now because I'm having, how to put it, like sometimes I get really bad, like I'll get lightheaded or my nerves will act up or um, my limbs will start twitching, etc., etc. Um, and right now it seems like it's tied into my anxiety and depression. That's sort of what we're working with my doctor. Um, but I'm sort of having one of those moments right now, and I just wanted to share it with you. But I'm going to try to document these things. See, it's primarily this arm that becomes the problem. Like, it feels almost like my muscles are tightening all the way through my arm, and like they'll clench up, and then it feels like a building of pressure, and then either I or my body will cause it to shake to relieve that pressure, basically. And I hate it. I hate that I have it. I hate that I've had pretty much the same medical condition for my entire life. It just... It sucks. It really does. Like, I mean, the meds definitely help. They don't happen as often. They used to happen every single day, multiple times a day, and it was destroying me. And like, but I've been getting lightheaded my entire life, like, and that seems to be a part of this. I have a history of fainting. I have to tell doctors. And yeah, so I just wanted you guys to see it, I guess, and also I wanted to document it for myself. Like most of the time this is happening, and there's no one around. There's, no real witnesses. Okay. And as you can see, it sucks. And most of the time it'll stick to this arm, but sometimes it'll move to other arms, it'll move to the legs. Even when I'm not having spasms, I regularly have to move my legs, like I'll bounce a leg. You can't see it very clearly. And now that I started it, it doesn't want to stop. Okay, you can stop. I mean, I can physically make it stop right now, but like, I'm not physically making it do it right now. Like, I'm basically putting it in a position so that it's allowed to relieve the pressure that it has, similar to spasming the arm. And so, like, if I try to stop it, then it'll build up pressure and try to move. And I hate it. I know I've said that. Still true. Still true. But yeah, so now, if anything, I've got documentation of it that I can show to doctors or whatever if need be, because most of the time when I'm at the doctor's office, nothing is happening. Like it's normal. But like I could feel it coming on. I was in my room and I could just feel the tinglingness of my nerves, and I could feel a bit lightheaded. I definitely felt hungry, which also seems to be related to it for some reason. When I was 18 and I had my first seizure, um, like I became a little bit hungry at first, and then very hungry, and then starving, and then after starving was unconscious and on the ground, spasming. So I pay attention now every time that I get lightheaded, because it's always a problem. Like being even a little bit lightheaded could quickly turn into me being unconscious, and so I have to pay attention to it. I have to make sure that I'm not doing anything dangerous, and I just stop. So I could tell that this one was going to be a bad one, and so I wanted to record it so that I knew what it looked like as well. Because it's not like I can see myself doing this. And the worst that it's ever been, well, that's a toss-up. I'm pretty sure it was last year, but there was another one a number of years before that was pretty bad. One, I ended up in the hospital. I wasn't able to speak clearly. Like it made it so that I couldn't say the words. So I would just keep stuttering over and over again, trying to say what I'm trying to say. And it was so incredibly bad. And then last year, I was at a LARP event, and I had a severe muscle spasm attack that lasted 5 hours. And I was on the ground the entire time. And like I couldn't get up. Both my arms and both my legs were spasming. And I was still fully aware. Thankfully, it wasn't a seizure, though I did have one later that year. But like, like I was still conscious. I was still able to speak. I just wasn't able to really control my body. Much like I'm not really able to control my arm right now. And yeah. So I don't think this is going to be a real bad one. It doesn't feel like it's going to be a real bad one. Like the lightheadedness has mostly passed. It's just the spasms at this moment. And like I said, the meds are helping. This isn't an everyday thing anymore. It's not a multiple times a day thing anymore, thankfully. But I still have bad days, unfortunately. And looks like today's one of them. What are you going to do, right? Yeah, this is pretty much what I do when this happens. I stop. I can't do anything else. I mean, I could watch TV or something, but, you know, like I can't do a physical activity when this is happening. You know. Heck, it started because I was cleaning my room, or it began, that's the word. It began when I was cleaning my room. You know, when I was a kid, it wasn't even this bit bad. Like, it was an eye twitch. Like, I had an uncontrollable eye twitch, and probably should have done something about it then, but I was a kid, you know, and basically I was stupid, and I decided to just ignore this problem until it became a problem, like it became a serious problem, and then I talked to my doctors about it. I mean, like, I didn't just talk to him. I talked to him a couple of years ago, but I still ignored it for a long time. And we worked through a lot of things to try to figure out what was wrong with it. We did CAT scans, we did MRIs, we did an epilepsy test. You know, none of these things were triggering. And you know, the doctor basically found out that I suffer from severe anxiety and depression, and he's like, okay, maybe this is caused through that. Try this meds. I tried the meds. They worked, you know, and they still work for the most part. I mean, you're gonna have bad days with any meds, you know. Okay. I think I'm past the hurdle. Just minor twitches now. So I should be good. Thanks for being there. Thanks for caring enough to watch. And see you guys next time. Hopefully next time won't be muscle spasms and possible seizures. You know. Yeah. Such is life. Alright. Bye.